All you have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
However,
Is that really possible? Huh? Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? I think they're in here though. And suddenly we were greeted. What the fuck? At Jagif Enjoy and crack all you again. What? Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. I got the force. Wait. AG arrow above 3 dot foursome equals how do you call it? Oh, whoa, it actually looks like it. Oh wait, foursome sad smiley face send line AKT biggest squiggly line with the biggest line 6-1 and that exclamation mark. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what's that all about. I couldn't help but let a sigh of relief. Ah!
is that Makoto?
Yes. I have friends!
You guys!
Wow, Toko looks so happy to see me. Look at her smiling like that.
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Yay!
You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Oh, I want to fucking scare him right now. Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their face, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up. Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto, he smells like a wet dog. Get away, shoo shoo. And in the flash, my tear dried up. I'm like, I would be like, I don't even know why I'm bothering to talk. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have to access to new place again. And no dice. All the rooms were locked before we're still locked, and so there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues? Sup, girl? What you have to say?
Makoto.
There's no time that those happening in the room, and we need to explain to everyone what happened with Murakuma. Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. The last class trial?
In other words.
We're going to redo Manakuma's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? It's Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you,
Wrong.
Makoto isn't a killer. And of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What's he saying is that it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the blackened is to be executed, the mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated. Am I saying it right? I feel I'm not saying it right. Negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice. They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall you said it at the end of the last class trial. When you said, now it's the masterminds that ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's no more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? Well, we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway.
You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone? Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine with living here forever with Master. Oh God, please let's start searching already. That would be funny if he said it. I can't take it anymore. Let's just get the fuck out of here. I meanwhile want to get out of here as soon as possible. As soon as humanly possible. Okay. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, won the decisive battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But finding out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tall freaking order. Maybe. But this time, the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and reach as hard, search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve the mystery, all those mysteries. Damn it. I'm not sure about that, huh? I can't agree with the working together idea. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us a little hint of his. It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you already, but this killing game came with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in the Hope Peak Academy killing game has begun. Are those 16 students?
I see.
Monokuma said that did he? I think Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why? Huh? But why?
So in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school right. Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in the Hospital Academy are the 16 students who have been talking to have been taken part in the killing game. God damn it! Then the mastermind is. There were 15 of us in the main. Oh, there were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And then Kuro and you gets 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones are still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue or do I get it now? Or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure. That's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, there an ultimate fucking hell. They're an ultimate, right? The ultimate is pairs, so they must be a high schooler. You can say it's not possible. If one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? So did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in a secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We should have noticed. We would have noticed someone sneaking off many times. That many times.
I'm right, right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions before that. In that case, there's no way that he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Nighttime.
This is a school announcement.
Okay.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Ooh.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Let's search.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
There is one way we can all work together, and if we split up in groups. And if it is two groups of three, that would be probably the smartest to do. Because then if there is a mastermind is following around and one sees it, he can't kill him or her. And yeah, things like that.
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Okay. How very magnanimous, magnanimous of him to unlock all the room.
That's fine.
Fucking hell, I had fucking trouble with that word. I was like, what the fuck is that? Magnanimous. Time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can really rely on myself, on the Tokami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibilities. Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. God, master! He didn't take me with him!
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. What? You're totally useless. What is wrong with you? So bye. With that, Toko rushed out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which leaves Makono, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, come.
How about that?
Wait, how come? Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Ha ha! Oh. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves. What about you, Ina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
I mean,
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto? Nah, that's really nice of you to say. It is true. Well, I almost died right away if it was for what's his name. Wait, that's actually because of her they thought it was me. Fucking bitch. But still I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure at least at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as he dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just the two of us. Indeed. So what you gonna do, girl? So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However.
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can still work together.
So,
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. What do you mean? I don't get it. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as a splitting up to cover more ground. And well, I remembered. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school that had been locked is unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny of the school. Which rooms were locked again? Fuck. We can visit all the places you couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone. Kyoko. Leaving only me. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Yeah! Investigation time. I guess shit starting with Makuro's Makuron file. Do I still have that on me? Do the explosion no? There were, however, the dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed in a single motion and I through the body, blah blah. We already know this shit, blah blah. Once we find out who killed Makuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. Fuck, I can't breathe. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Manakuma's face on it. And the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down. Fucking hell. that should open right now. I'm gonna check the data center first. After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Let's check.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it,
I mean,
cause it might explode, right? And that'd be really sucky. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raised over the nearby desk, hit underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into the door, but the door opened much easier than I expected. All that happened was me falling on my fucking face. Oh. There was no explosion, thankfully. This is the thing that controlled Monokuma problem. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Let's have a look. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. Yeah, it's a control panel for Monokuma. I think I can get that really easy. It's really over the top though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah. It kind of looks like a search like a merge cockpit, right? He'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean?
okay.
Alright, let's start poking it at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever. You can't just or whatever something like that, like this. But it was delayed. Hina was already jabbling away on the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Oh crap, wrong button. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was the one button in the center that says data center. Data center. Oh, now I get how it can show up. I think there's like a secret room up there, everything, and like where he stores himself up. That's how he can disappear in such fast motion and such. Okay, I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And I just looked at Hina and just like Hina said, there was a button labeled. There was one labeled data center. That must be pushed on the. That must be the ones that she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from. I'm cheering you on from over here. Probably Monokuma right here, right? Did I just hear what I think I heard? Da-da-da. Is that Monokuma? Da-da-da. Hey! Grrr! Grrr! Give me all your donuts! Oh wait, that's her! Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera? Kind of set up. You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Oh, I mean, I can't really see anything from here, from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. What are you doing? Don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and a control panel inside. You bitch! I'll tell you what it's controlled. Whoa! Hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma. Monokuma? What, for real? Yep. It looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah. They were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control panel is totally separate. It's totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey.
maybe the mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Yoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma, from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess I guess that would have to be true. Fuck! But if that is true, it's very polarizing. Let me give you a hint. I told you. Blah blah. There's a killing game. 60 student and blah blah. Says killing game. All the 60 students. Blah blah blah. And the mastermind Monokuma puppeteer really is the 16th student. Nope. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma control room has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean,
Oh well, it's just... This is where the masterminds has been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So like, you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah! Oh yeah, I'm taking her with me. Oh, that's so nice. Click. As soon as the door of the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door, it just locked on its own. What? My hand shut out to grab the doorknob. Well. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
just a second.
Hey, no fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey.
It's for your benefit. Cause if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. Well, we've seen it. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
But it doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check on their certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor. Ooh, too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it. Oh, damn it. Of course the hatch can be opened from the outside. Anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! Who says peace? Was one of us, of all the 16 people, oh, 15 actually, who said peace? I think, or at least did the peace signs. No. He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
huh?
Then when I said we should leave, well, that the hatch couldn't open. That hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. Oh fuck. Did I miss anything? I think I pressed the wrong button. We don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we find out here. Nice! You've got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at full sprint. And I have to do what I can. And I have to do what I can too. Fucking hell. That's the only way forward. Ah, sup, bruh? This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this'll be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Let's have a look around. What you found, bruh? Oh, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Yeah, let's do it. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that particularly ostentatious desk. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I see it right now. Class 78, student registry. It contains profiles for all of us. And Mukuro.
So, in other words,
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait. We found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got the page from. That page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there, along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Host Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro equals up with the 16 students. Must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The unravel tearing the way paper had seen crumbled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. Well, what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct, Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why don't you ask me? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report, but put together by the headmaster himself.
Interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to the Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Makuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats close but just out of reach. Fucking hell. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hospic Academy she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally I want to believe in her, she's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it. Now, I don't think there's no doubt about it now. Fuck it. I can't read. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in here? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen. A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. This looks kind of familiar. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. She kinda looks like Sayaka. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists his vitals 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance that the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Not sure about that though. I'm actually kind of thinking that Mukuro was Sayaka. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What do you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me. I don't put too much faith in her.
In
Huh?
other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a bunch. A hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free is the free this time. Take it or don't as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Da-da-da. Let's have another look around. Got fucking ass on the bookshelf. Made itself, blah blah. Some around here maybe. Things on the floor, anxious. Trophies. Hey, the same goddamn sword. Goddamn Harley bikers back. Apparently it's us, blah blah. She looks a lot like Sayaka. Or am I wrong? Well, it's kind of cool, man. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Basically it, probably. Seriously, what is it? Why is it so cold? Kind of curious what's in here. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the walls. And on the left, and on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, they're off. It's kind of weird machines on the bottom. Well, I've seen something like this before. It's like I've seen the horror movies and stuff. Is it fridge for dead bodies? Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? That. Should I probably take a... I should probably take a close look, should I? It's got a machine built in the wall. Right, then the lights are off. This one maybe... Run that. Wait. Starbs. Stack of starbs here. Seen those a lot of those lately. Dude. You dumbass. This is where the fucking thing came from. These are kind of better Blacklight book here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to geometrical lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. I think I'm saying that wrong. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know how the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. Fucking hell, what the hell is this wrong? Fucking hell. With our systems, anyone can keep your body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely events of a problem, the red lights will activate and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless sheet with fuck. And we do offer an optional letter upholds the upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for a fridge. Well, looking around, I don't get it. I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. Bottle of cigarette. Dude. About the lights for each slot. Looks like the setup looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. which means inside each slot, the blue, another one of the victims is another one of the victims is. File lab has been added to the Jwpro section of your handbook. That's. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for them, for everyone who's died. And that's to defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. I do know this tarp is the one that was used to hide the fucking body. I've seen this before. That's. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here. What's in there? Maybe the body's inside the shed. I better check just to be sure. Oh, it's inside the goddamn morgue. And then I find the body is blah blah blah. But if there's nothing here, it must be. Could it be in the biolab? The corpse aren't the only thing I need to check. There's also another thing. Tarp. The tarp played a key role in the case, so I'd better check into it. The killer used this kind of tarp to sprinkle his body here, but we mean the killer might have left some clue around here. Huh? I knew it! Boom! I didn't get notice it before, blah blah. It says biolab. Then this originally came from the biolab. So I was gonna add to the proof. There's some kind of weird machine built in the wall, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm so disgusting. You want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not a single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have had to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time! What the fuck? Calm down, Toko!
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down! Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I'm good. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being locked down. But why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues, so maybe I'm gonna get going. So something. Why is everything? I don't think there's any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Oh wait, here. Totally forgot about this one. Oh what? Oh. Yes I can. The gate's open. You can finally check out the second floor doors, which means I have to do it. Oh, what the fuck? This is the second floor dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it looks like a battlefield. Like a bomb just blew up. Oh well, I don't get anything to do. This room's filled with lockers. Must have been the most we can do it. Class before hours, blah blah. Ooh, it's there. Rather well. It's open. Key card inside. Raw. Let's give it a try. And no luck. I have to find the one who's owner, right? Let's check everyone's. Card reader. I've tried until one opens. This one, right? Oh, what was that last one you said? No luck. Maybe the lock's only we can open bonus, which means none of us can do it. Oh. Didn't you have sent it before? Oh yeah, let's leave this place. What's in here? A special room. This room really does feel like a doesn't really feel like a student room. It has more atmosphere. Ah! It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko! Why'd you scare me? I've been through this room several times already, but I still have some little regret. So I decided to check it out again one more time. Oh, regret. Yeah, there's a door right there. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Some kind of design and mistake or construction or defect or something.
So...
There's a gap here, but not just the normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
Indeed.
Breeze. Slightly open space on the other side of this wall. Open space. So does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not really enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked the PC all through paperwork, at files, PC, everything I could find. Don't know. I learned more about him than I have had any desire to, but nothing that might has been inspired for it. When I think of how much time I wasted on this. There's on a computer, and that's mine. I have coin. I meant the chair. Fuck the chair. Oh, he's talking about everything out there, isn't he? Oh yeah, yeah. The desk. No, lot of computer, headmaster, blah blah. I think we do need something for this.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were interested in the ultimate despair. Oh fuck! What did I do? The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
there's not much though. Nothing we don't already
in
know.
other words,
The ultimate despair isn't an individual. Isn't one individual, but instead it points to some kind of group. Oh fucking hell. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sort of people whose driving force comes from despair. Fucking hell. I can read. And that's all there's. And that's all there's. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete giddy failure. But Any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The old embarrassment. Look. Jeez. There's a hidden room. She couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that that there must be some kind of clue walking in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. I have a feeling that that guy is dead in there. Anyway, if we want to get it in there, we need to figure out the password. If Yoko can figure it out, no way I stand a chance. Oh wait, there might be a chance. The password could be a clue. Could be something Kyoko wouldn't have to thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? Huh? Well, sorry, I was trying to think of what the password might be. That's. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable after the way she talked about her dad. The idea that he will use her name as password, knowing how she is, I bet that the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just be sure. Oh, she's pissed. It's not like you need my permission. Oh fuck! If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You never take me anyplace nice. Try it. Sorry. No, I'm glad I thought she to try the same. Well, if that's not it, it might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I cocked myself and then turned the face to the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembled, and as I finished typing it in, beep. Oh, okay. I think I'm good. What? Did it? Kyoko, it worked. Oh no, you fucked up.
Why?
Oh, Kyoko? I think I just created a second serial killer. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? Oh, I'm scared. I think she pressed. Hey, Kyoko. Oh my god, I see a picture of her right behind her. Oh my god, no. I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present. Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Speak for the crowd, it seems totally out of place here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem.
I think if it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what it is? What's in there?
Anyway.
Just don't scream or anything, okay? What? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then hold off the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I saw a hesitant glance inside and Yoga's advice was no use. I let out a trembling scream. It's bones. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful place. In such a joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined bones? Just as I thought. What? How could you think that? What is wrong with you? Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there are bones inside in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy is a dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about it?
Correct.
What you found in the box? It's her dad. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. How do you know? Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad. The same man she's been searching for. Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this out. Oh, and according, I forgot about the voice. And according to the vows, the headmaster is his family. It seems possible and even likely somewhere in the school right now. It's a fair problem, I think I know, but okay, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's a hint. I'm sure you already blah blah this again, bullshit. Sorry, 16. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. We put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. Oh, my assumption anyway. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was trying to seem calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought. So she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked into the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko says she wanted to see her father so could call him off all ties. Damn, my headset. Was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride in order to enter Hope Peak Academy. I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't knowing it was something the true Kirigiri detective would never do. She really given up her pride just for that. I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room presence has been added to the Jwpro session. That's sad though. That's now that master desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check about. I really want to touch Kyoko's desk without permission.
hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay. Then, if you don't mind, starting from the top, I opened all desk drawers and looked inside. I rumbled through each one thing, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in one drawer, is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has stated that this in case of emergencies. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
Handbook with no limitations, given to the headmaster, ultimate authority to the headmaster. Oh wait, I can open those lockers now. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're right.
it would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. She's still sad. Is it really okay? And that's the thing. Oh, Kyoko. Huh? This picture. Oh no. Ah, the feels. It's all faded. Must be pretty old. Wait. Is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko? Oh god, no, the feels. That explains, Mark. Oh, the
Why would
feels.
you-
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So what did you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It was a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. This time he even stole the opportunity I had to move on. Oh, the only opportunity I had to move on. Oh. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Oh my god, the feels. Fucking messed up. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster has been added to the Jwpro section of your handbook.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. Just need to calm down. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotion in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you were only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Oh, okay. I understand. And I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the headmaster. Okay. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. God damn it. They killed the headmaster. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading hosting staff. The one who finalized actually you was the hosting master. So the same person very well be the mastermind of the plan. Blah blah blah. I get it. I'm actually kind of done with him. Thankful that he saved me though, but still. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is. Not this again. What are you thinking? 15 of us met in the main hall in Mikuro to mix, and you get 16. Including all 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Maybe. Even Mukuro. Even C's undeniably dead, but maybe Byakuya's theory is right, so the ones left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. There's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Well, locked. Wait, but the emergency I found in the. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try then. Open up. Beep. Alright, I just have to wait for it opening. Now let's go inside that. See anything about my clue? Maybe in this one? Nope, doesn't see anything like a clue. Gotta search everyone until I find a clue. Oh, this one has. This thing is particularly empty. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But it's written inside. That could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It's like a girl's handwriting. Aha. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous? Huh? I was flipping through the pocket, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Academy into a shelter and isolate the students here in communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It was just so that happened to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius overcome disaster. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of the country, our world is not an exact generation to call his our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the culprit, from the corrupted world, to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So, that's what my father had to say. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it. But I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what is Kyoko? And what is it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she's already told me. She says she hasn't seen her dad since he left. She was little. Decided to talk to one can help with the person. What's this all mean? Well, she already said she has lost memory. So I think we all lost our memories because we found some photos of Sayaka, Celeste, Hifumi, Chihiro, Mondo, Leon. Oh. I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. Must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning around my head. I just stared, spinning it that much faster. And I looked at it. Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized scrawls. What? What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this completely make any sense? There is a second despair. Maybe I'll still look around for the other ones. Nothing inside probably. I don't see anything. Another clue. Gonna check the other ones anyway. Oh, here. Where do I look to the organized? Just look like shit from Hero. Wherever it belongs to it, permanently organized. Probably has organized problems with every part of the life. Looks like shit of Hero. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. That's playing darts. No, they're tarot cards. But wait. Aren't those used for telling fortunes? That. It's just a coincidence, right? Can I go more down? Oh no. Yeah, I can go more down, but there's not much more on this. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked on top of each other. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stops this didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as usual and natural as possible, I picked one of the books up and saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hugakure. I knew it. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. This is our Yasuhiro. The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, What is this notebook? Does he know this? Because the lockers, I mean, they belong to the students, right? So, why am I seeing this? Why are those lockers like the belong to people? A notebook that seems to belongs to like Hero, a pocketbook that seems to belong like Kyoko, that. As we want some kind of explanation. But if I want to find out, I have to keep moving on forward with the investigation, and I have to believe in everyone. I haven't pulled everything yet, so let's try this one. I took out my emergency handbook beep. Blah blah. I don't see anything. That's cool. Okay, so we are done here. Fuck. That was one room I still want to check out. Ding dong bing bong, here goes.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well,
Of course.
then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? He wants us to give us a hint. Oh fuck. I probably should read back. Transcript. It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. Oh, well, okay. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey, Hero. Oh, wow, Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Manakuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You really talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There was no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? Was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Something this whole time. Okay, am I the only one here? I guess. What's up, bitch?
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. There's an envelope. The envelope. This thing. This must be the envelope. Woohoo! And just so you know, I won't be answering any question about what you find inside. What? Don't worry about it. Just get on with it. I'm gonna quick these words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and I opened it. What I found was a single photograph. The fuck? Featured a bunch of faces I recognized. Wait, I'm not in there. Extremely well. I recognize extremely well. Everyone but me. Fucking Taka blocking off Junko, was it? It was everyone who'd come to Hope Speak Academy at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. Okay, that actually kind of fucks up my theory that she was Sayaka, so let's keep continuing. She's the only one I don't recognize. Well, you do. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusaba. Then this girl is... What? What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that, where am I? Just having everyone here is supposed like is weird enough by itself, but... And we're all... No, you're not there. I don't see you. You say we're all your... I don't see you anywhere. Are you hiding behind them or something? Because I do see two... No, there's the jacket of Yasuhiro, isn't it? Oh, there's a posture behind Sakura and Yasuhiro, I think. Yeah. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now I'm looking at it. It's not even everyone. Yes, that's what I said. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Host Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture. What was definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone except me is... Ooh, how long are you gonna keep up this rambling? Soliloquy of your Hamlets.
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know? So I mean, get out! But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
Just run away with the picture, be like, what the fuck is going on? What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Oh. Tigrets! Oh. Rates! I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Oh, that's been added to the class. So, in the end, all I found in the gym was more confusion. And that confusion in hand, I left the gym. I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Well, it could be Makoto is taking a picture, but... Yeah, but I also see some weird figure behind Sakura and Yasuhiro. First I thought it was his jacket, like he always wears his jacket like on his shoulders only and leaving the sleeves normal, but then I realized he wasn't wearing a jacket. If you look right between the arms, right between Sakura and Yasuhiro, and the parts where you don't see Yasuhiro's hair, like and the body, you see two leg-shaped figures. And it could be that he's standing right there. But then again, I could be wrong. But it looks so real. So full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which could mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. What's up, bro? Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Ah, I seen the photo. Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Well, of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Hey, Hero. Gwa! Makoto! What's going on? What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Me over. I decided to visit the bio lab one more time. And the first thing I saw there, I got oh god. Was her passed out again? Huh? Toko! Of course she is. Someone but Toko. Oh, fuck you! Toko! Toko, are you okay? No. No! She's not dead, says she. Yay! Genocide Jill! What? It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing here staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Moros? Moros? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops at the start and starts each time you switch. Bingo! Bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Cause even if she's forgotten something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack has been. Why? But all I know, right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere, doing his investigation. By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I am a total pro when it comes to all things masters. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Okay? Toko shut up it. Her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking her Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be a reason for it. Yeah, it's that fucking body out there. Fridge is open. I'm sure the last time I was here, it wasn't. That must be. Who's that? Oh, hey, girl! She faints so easily. I actually thought it was by Byakuya. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, There you have it. You knew she fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Well, actually, I had another theory that what was it? This is not related with this actually. I had a theory that what's his name? Mukuro wasn't really that, because I saw brown hair and Mukuro definitely has black or bluish hair. So I was like, maybe that's the headmaster or something, that they just killed him before, then left his body out there. Later just to frame Kyoko. And then it all went to shit. But now I actually do think she's dead and all. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like this. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. She's the only one who likes me now. I think everyone distrusts me. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. Suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because it's Mukuro's body. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Wait, was it me? Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get the chance to check the body during the investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Spread the bodies, can't look inside. You can't leave without things. Alright. Let's wait. Yes. Let's look around a bit. It would seem the blue lights comes on when the slot is occupied. Ah, I was alright, so blue light comes on, look around numbers, blah blah Makuros. And there's 9 in total. 9 lights. Well, that's wait, 9 lights? Okay, there were 16 of us, there are 6 of us less, and there are 9 lights. Son of a bitch. Wait, I already know who does it. Why am I acting like this? This actually confirms that it's right. There are 9 lights. Let's just confirm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, there's supposed to be 10. I should ask Kyoto about a group photo. Look like she was on one of them, but again, look, if you might not have guessed it right here, look right between Yasuhiro and Sakura, and if you see around the lower body parts of Yasuhiro, like the jacket, right below his arm, you see there 2 legs figuring out. I can zoom in if you guys want to, but I don't think it's gonna look good anyway. Okay, so all she's into season 2. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. That. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because
The only reason he gave us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her. Don't have a buying. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? I think the picture's real. I think I'm right behind Yasuhiro and Sakura being bullied away. Or I'm the one taking the picture. It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow in that spirit. I'll make my report brief. Okay. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
Before I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. And it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to their back influence wait, blow to the back as well? Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? So what was the fatal injury? To the explosion, the victim identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed in the single down the body, and I've completely found the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object bigger than a pipe. The pipe was covered with other wounds. They were at least several days old. Only other option is the other wounds, but they said they were days old.
Is
They were
that
all-
right?
Where? Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file said is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. Red. I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Makuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? God damn it! Why does my rating suck? What?
at the very least,
Certainly, you can allow it. You can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many.
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Thanks. Okay.
Hey,
So if there anything else you know about the body condition, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get it all right? You remember all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
Indeed.
and don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba. Yes. Okay.
and
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kinda chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard of the phrase you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. That. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appealing. Appealing? But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we done all we can do here. No, we didn't. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. We still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk about Kyoko. Need to ask about. Fuck the pocket book! If I don't do it now. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's supposed to be 10 here, but there aren't. Ask her about that. Check all these things. Come on, bruh. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad ever since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into the lockers you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get it open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get it open, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did, have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father. That face of her, she's so scared. What? Let's do it.
that's true.
Could that mean that video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid the picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. Well, I'm almost definitely sure we all lost our memories, and Makoto isn't the culprit. I'm sure about that. Well, yeah, I knew that from the beginning, but no matter. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the lockers with my own handbook. After all, it would seem it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
Oh fuck. System. Transcript. If you watch this, it all makes sense. A DVD. A DVD? And it says class number 78 urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have any time to explain what I think it means, so just watch it watch it and see for yourself. Damn it! I can't read. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found the pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. Fucking hell. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Yeah, there's something about the clue, alright? Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to my ramble? Ramble?
In other words,
So, it turns out the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
however...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Yoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. My dog ran away to the other room. It was a while ago, but I just thought of it. Okay, the determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding I guess. She let out a small laugh and she said it. As she said, Robert. But her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my test complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Oh, she likes me. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. No, fuck you! Let's go to the AV room and check it out, blah blah. No, I wanna... I can't afford to lose. Yeah, blah blah. But I wanna check if I can check inside these things, because this is the fucking final answer. Unless I punch blue, it looks like blue comes with blah 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 on the slot. The number of lights that there are, including Makuro. There's 9 in all. 9 lights. Let's go. Check it out. This should be able to play DVD just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the DVD player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It just had only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka! It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of a man, positioned one on one side of the screen. Fucking hell! It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Same. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter. What's wrong with you, girl?
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
Oh my, I have to take this as a screenshot so I can use it as shit. Well, anyway, substitute.
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
What's wrong?
Let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
What the hell is this?
Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school. I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Well, you fucked up. Big time.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
I think you fucked up big time. As if one cue there, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up to now. But there's only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I've heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for the murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Hey! Huh? What I saw was me. Why am I so angry? Impossible. Impossibly undeniably me.
So Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Okay. Yes. What the fuck was that? It was like, yes, record. Gonna put it on port up later. I don't know why I made that joke, sorry. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. Conversation. But I, the I in there and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
What the fuck? Who would want this? I did actually expect that we've forgotten our memories, because this actually kind of confirms that for me. But I know that Makoto was normal before he went to the school. Maybe he was bullied or something into this, and he's like, yes, I will stay. And I don't know, maybe he was brainwashed or something. Maybe he knew something about this. Fucking hell, who would want to spend the rest of their lives in the school? I mean, that is just crazy. This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
What?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
Great fucking job.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Can you? Once again the video cut out. From there the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko? Her interview had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met with him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted the life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oh fucking hell. Whoopsie! Looks like it broke out looks like it broke out of surface. What? What? It just happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my ass! You cut the power. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it would just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At the time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed too obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or that's been another ding dong bing bong. Class trial time, of course. Time to fucking get the mastermind by the balls.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
What?
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Okay.
Although that dawn is totally pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning.
Okay.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
The fuck are you? What?
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Okay.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
I thought my laugh was better. It's about to begin. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. And the last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Victory! I bet everyone thinks it's me. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto. Yay! Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, da-da-dat. Pyokia! Oh, he's pissed at me. I knew it, but Pyokia? He thinks I'm the fucking mastermind. They arrived one after another. But they were all in the same state of shock. Why are they looking at me like that? Hina? Da-da-dat. Hero? Da-da-dat. Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You
Sup,
called
girl?
me and so I appeared.
Ah, I'm late. Oh wait, I'm late.
I'm a
Ah, strong silent message is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
my beautiful
With my sharp scissors in my hand, I'll stab and coach and shift the master of evil. What? But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. At you. Where am I? Quality time with Toko. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy gust faces I see.
well now.
Okay then. Okay, well then let's begin.
Chills, kills!
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial. And this time it'll be fair. What you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know?
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take the home tiara every year. God damn it, I can read. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Hey, I'm
And I'll
feeling
make
wet.
everyone at home watching, and I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows. The despair is mightier than hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
Guys.
So don't try to run away. I have a feeling everyone suspects me. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. What an inexplicable confidence. Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. I think they think it's me! I have a strong feeling they think it's me. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey.
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that's it? That is the. But you know why it is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However,
Well, can you tell us all about it soon? At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right? Yeah, of course.